Hi, everyone. This is Jacqueline from Q Writer Studios, and welcome to the author celebration of Pieces of Me, a women's collection story. Powerful and deeply moving anthology that reminds us all the courage it takes to share our truth. This collection brings together the voices of incredible women from all around the world, each offering a piece of their journey, a moment of transformation, and a message of resilience. These stories are that reflect the raw, unfiltered reality of life and the strength it takes to rise from them. And today we are being joined by one of the great authors for on this particular anthology, Nadia, to help us go through the book and enlighten us as to how the transformation from her chapter had happened. Hi, Nadia. How are you?
It looks like.
Yes. Hi, Nadia. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear perfectly. Well, thank you so much for joining me today in celebrating Pieces of Me. Congratulations on this powerful book, by the way. To start,
They
how did it feel sharing your story in Pieces of Me?
for well, first of all, Jacqueline, thank you for having me, and it is so amazing to be a part of this whole collection of pieces of me. It's like when I actually decided to write about it, I was just like, okay, what part of me did I want to write it? Right. So because I've been through so many different things, so I wanted to bring part of what had helped me form me today and what actually transformed me today. And as so I decided to write about my childhood, which is actually one of the happiest part of my life and what's actually helped transform me today.
Awesome, wonderful. Now, the subtitle is very powerful. It says, Your story deserves to be told. Why do you think it's important for women to share their own story?
Well, first of all, it's like there are many people who are actually going through this similar things. So it helps us with our first of all, it helps us through our healing journey, and if it will help other people, it would be great. Like it would be actually really great that it might help one person or another in any way.
That's true. And, in these powerful stories, they can inspire, and especially for those that might be going through the same experiences as what others might have already gone through. I understand that your pretty much your chapter is talks about your childhood and how how your childhood had formed you. What was the hardest part in telling your part of the story, and what was the most rewarding as well going through that particular book?
Well, the hardest part was actually like remembering the details of it, because sometimes the details might like slip you, and then when you go back, you're just like, yes, this is what had occurred. I'm like, yes, okay. But how it has helped me today, it's like a lot of the experience that I have experienced today, I actually had early exposure in my childhood as well, which actually that's why I thought that it was a great thing to add on to, because if it can say if that's why I'm a big advocate for like kids learning at an early age as well. And so that's one of the reasons why I actually wrote about my childhood. So I'm hoping that it would actually inspire many people to have their kids exposed to different things or have kids try out different things.
Wonderful. And writing your own story, reliving your childhood memories, did it in any way change your perception of who you are today?
It did actually, because of many different experiences in which I have happened during each stages of my life. It's my childhood factor that actually keeps me going at the same time too, because just remembering all those things, it actually shaped me for who I am today, and it helped me overcome a lot of the things that I've been going through today as well.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And you know, some some women, or not maybe not just women, some people, they are sometimes afraid of telling their story because they might be ashamed of it, or they're not 100% sure if anybody would be interested, what would you tell to those, women or men out there that who are maybe having second thoughts of sharing their own
One
story?
thing is that I would tell people out there is to never be afraid of being who you are. It's better to actually express yourself than to keep everything in. So it's better to be bold and just be out there and just to pretty much tell your story and see it maybe. And plus, it could help many other people without you even thinking that it would. It's just nice also expressing yourself as well, because you don't want to keep everything on the inside as well, because expressing yourself will also help with your healing process as well.
True, that's true. And if you could give one word to describe your journey in putting your story into this particular book, what word would that be?
I would say, I would definitely say boldness in there as well, right? So just being bold about everything and just kind of being expressive, and that's what.
That's great. And I'm not sure if you've had a chance to read the chapters of your co-authors, but what do you hope your this particular collection, the entire book, would inspire other women with?
So, in relation to any other people that are going to be reading our book out there, I'm hoping that maybe, like, if anybody's going through anything, that one of our stories may actually, actually help you, or you're like, oh, okay, great, this is what I'm going through. Maybe this is how I can probably approach my situation, or and it's like just to know that you're not alone, and that a lot of people are going through the same things out there.
That's true, having that community, knowing that you have a community, um, sometimes it just really boosts your confidence and how you see yourself. And I think that's the overarching message of this particular book. But if anybody would read your chapter, what do you hope your reader will carry with them after reading your
That it's like,
chapter?
as like for me, and what I would like people to get from my chapter is, it's like, no matter what experience you experience in life, whether it's from your childhood or from your adulthood, that it will help you uh, like heal through whatever you're actually going through. So if you had an amazing childhood, or and you're experiencing something difficult right now, that you can actually reflect back on that, and then it can help you heal moving forward.
Wonderful. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nadia, for sharing your vulnerable, your power, and your the beautiful pieces of yourself. Your voices, our voices do matter, and our story matters. And that um, in you sharing your story through this book helps pave the way for others to heal, to rise, and to be heard as well. To everyone watching out there, if you ever question the value of your story, let this be a reminder that your truth deserves to be told. Pieces of Me, a woman's collection story, is now available on Amazon in five bestseller in five different categories, including biographies and memoirs of women and personal transformation. So congratulations on that as well.
Thank you.
Go ahead. You're welcome. And to all of our listeners, this book is already in the bestseller section. Go ahead, grab your copy, gift it to a friend, and share it with someone who needs to be reminded that they are not alone. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.